I recommend that all students that attend the college here, the university, should make time to come and look at the greenhouses and look at the plants, because plants are interesting. There's a lot of varieties out there. They're unique. It would be good for a student to come in and just familiar themselves with all the different plants that are out there in the natural world. There's probably a lot of plants that most people never get to see.
As I mentioned, the garden was started kind of informally. Basically, the science buildings were on the other side of Lindley, and there were certain professors that felt it would be very useful, very functional to have the Botanic Garden directly across the street. That way they could walk their classes out to view nature in action. And so this was an empty lot at the time. It was not developed. And so basically these professors started planting quick growing trees such as cottonwoods. And that kind of established a presence. Well, that basically happened shortly after the school was founded. We took different samples of leaves from plants in the garden, and we made leaf impressions in the concrete as it was curing. And so if you go along here, you'll see different groups of leaves. Some of our plants are deciduous, meaning they drop their leaves, and so during that part of the year, if classes were to come in and look for the leaves of those plants as examples, they wouldn't have them. But if they know where they're located in the pathway, that can be used. We have plants that serve as food for the caterpillars. We also have species of plants that the flowers are where the adult butterflies come and feed. They can also come and observe which insects show up to eat the insects that are living on the plants. We also have an experiment for the introductory biology classes where they look at which insects are attracted by specific colors. So we might have cards that are yellow or blue or red or black, even white, and they have a sticky surface. And so the students come and observe which colors attract more insects. Start plants for our biology classes to use, and so sometimes we start 300 sunflower plants so that they're the right size on the day of the experiment. Students' needs. We have some graduate projects in our greenhouses as well as our nursery areas, as well as professor research projects in the greenhouses. Some of the more general classes come and use the garden more.
Well, this is a field trip, so we take them out on campus so that they can experience taking data in a real-life scenario. Right now they're making observations on different leaf adaptations or plant adaptations in general.
Everybody should be able to go on this field trip. Well, this area is very nice and shady, but the desert is full of bees and it's really dry, so I stay away from that area, but it's a nice place. I didn't know we were allowed to come here and just hang out. There's a table.
I like the botanical gardening because it's kind of like a hidden paradise within CSUN. I can come here and study or just relax by myself or either with friends. I think it's sad that a lot of people either don't know about it or aren't interested, because if you look around, you see some pretty interesting plants.
4 or 5 years volunteering. Why? Because it's a beautiful place. I feel like I'm helping out the school to keep the school looking nice and attractive. And the people that come here and volunteer are all very nice people.
It's fun to get together in a group and work on a space, and at the end of the day when you're through and you look back at it and you say, hey, we really accomplished something. Learn a lot about plants. And it's helped me to be a better gardener in my own garden.
Retired now, and I just feel I can give my knowledge and my expertise to the community. I thought this would be the most beneficial thing to help out, the college here when they're strapped for cash. The garden needs work, they need people, and it's what I like to do.